Rick, what do you got there?
A week's worth of...
A week, my ass. That was last night.
Oh.
But it's nice of you to recycle.
Seemed like a week.
It seemed like a week this morning.
Would have put them with that small mountain of them out there.
You think you got enough done this year, Uncle Rick?
No. You never get enough done.
You
get what you can.
You want to add any words of wisdom?
No.
Okay. Mushrooms. All right. I'm going to take the grand tour. We'll be back. Try not to.
I think about leaving these chairs out.
Yeah. It's not going to hurt anything. Look at your radishes. Just from that rain last night. Well, there's the garden area after me and Uncle Rick moved the boathouse over there. That was one of our projects for the last couple of years. Finally got it up on logs and skidded it out, and the whole thing got planted with giant daikon radishes, and kind of look like that. And they're actually pretty tasty. But anyways, tens of thousands of them all the way around the apples, out back in the orchard. They're gonna get big, sometimes 2 feet, and bust up the soil, let stuff in, let nutrients in. Once they rot out, leave a nice hole, open the clays up, the hard pack. Carl's boat got a boathouse to live in until he gets up here to work on it. Got all the implements put away, and all this stuff's been seeded with pasture, so eventually you'll be able to graze animals through that open area, and put hot wires where we need to. The old apples over there got pretty good apples on them this year. Deer already been in here eating radishes. We're not going to fence it this year. Rows of potatoes, kind of overgrown, but we put some of that old straw we had in there with them. There's already been some good new potatoes harvested, pretty tasty. The onions that got weeded are coming up pretty good. And these old trees they got some fruit on them. I don't know what they are, but they produce pretty good apple. I actually probably should have thinned them. Kind of looks more like grapes. But we're not going to be here to eat them. The rest of the family can. Neighbors will probably get some. This thing here is loaded. I'd like to identify it, but no time right now. But the old grafts I put on, look at that frog. Grafts I put on a couple years ago. The Haber, Mutsu, Arkansas Black. I already got cuttings off them this year and grafted and made more trees, so that's going according to plan. Lost a lot of grafts that I put on here, but that's the nature of things. But boy, are these old trees loaded with fruit. All they needed was a good haircut. See how this all been opened up? Took some of this stuff out. What's the old thing? You ought to be able to throw the family cow through the middle of it. Get some light, get some air. So we're working on it. And I'm going to stop it here just to make sure I'm getting a recording. All right.